Hey beautiful, welcome into Dr. Sarah's Café. This is your Tuesday tarot reading. So every week I'm going to do a general collective weekly tarot reading to unpack the flavor of the week from Sunday's refill. This is a new series I'm trying out because I want to do more general collective tarot readings. And this is for anyone, any zodiac sign, if you're drawn to watch this reading. And it might especially be helpful for people who resonated with the weekly refill on Sunday to dig deeper, peel back a few layers, unpack some of the messages that came through in that video to give you deeper insights and guidance or confirmation as you progress in the week ahead. And these are timeless readings. So even though I post them every Tuesday, they could play out for longer than a week. They could be a message or a situation that plays out for months or even a couple of years into the future. Okay. So if it feels right, then just trust your gut and say, I feel like there's some wisdom. I feel like there's some insight in there for me. So this week, the flavor of the week was conscious choices. And so we're going to pull some cards and maybe some clarifiers or oracle messages as well to unpack a little deeper and see what additional insights we can get around conscious choices that we're making this week. All right. I'm using the Michelle Knight Waite Tarot deck. I haven't used this often, but I just was really drawn to it for this reading as well. I'm going to shuffle a few times here. I really like tarot decks that have a collage feel to them. I tend to be drawn to the art, the collage style of art on tarot decks. All right. And I'm not doing a particular spread. I just want to see what additional messages want to come through for this week with conscious choices for our lovely collective of souls who are watching. Conscious choices. What additional messages do you have? Okay. 3 cards have fallen. We have the 8 of Wands, the Page of Cups, and the King of Pentacles. So immediately what's coming through is communication, is messages from potentially a King of Pentacles. This could be a earth sign, masculine person. That would be Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. Doesn't have to be a specific person. It could just be the energy behind the message itself. So it could be a message about a professional collaboration, some financial issue or money related topics. It could also be about business or career or home, property, family. It could be someone feeling a little bit more confident, really stepping into a greater sense of self-worth and self-value for themselves. The Pentacles deal a lot with our values and what we value and how we value things. And with this being the King of Pentacles, someone in the situation places a great deal of value on whatever the topic of conversation is. The 8 of Wands and the Page of Cups, this is often communication from a distance. Pages can be communication. The 8 of Wands could be communication. So I'm really getting that there's a message or a conversation, an email exchange, some interaction or engagement on social media or text messages or phone calls or DMs of some sort. The Page of Cups is often very sweet and very sincere. So I feel like this will be a welcomed communication. And remember that you could be sending this to someone else, or you could be receiving a message. So you could be playing either role here. And it's not likely to be like an in-person conversation. I really feel like it's someone who's not directly involved in your everyday environment, right? It's not someone that you know you're going to see every day, that you talk to every day. This is more so someone that you're aware of each other, obviously, because you have a way to contact each other, but it's not like you contact this person or exchange conversations with them every day. And then I'm also getting that with this 8 of Wands and the Page of Cups, and this King of Pentacles, there's a move towards clear expression of emotions. So someone could be demonstrating their ability to express excitement or express appreciation or express gratitude, right? This could be like a warm thank you message or a warm welcome message if you just joined a team or joined an organization. This could be someone sending you a welcome message in Slack, right? So it has that like casual conversation from someone that you don't talk to on a regular, ongoing, daily basis, but it still feels very warm, very sweet, and very sincere. And I like the Page of Cups with the King of Pentacles because you have the childlike warmth and the childlike heart and innocence with the very mature, grounded, and stable level-headedness, right? Very cool. Okay. Let's see what else wants to come out regarding the theme of conscious choices. We have the Queen of Cups, and we also have the High Priestess at the bottom of the deck. So this is very intuitive and very psychic. So there's a water sign, feminine person, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, who could be the recipient of this message. They could be sending the message. So you have, what I'm getting now with this Queen of Cups is that the message is coming from the King of Pentacles to the Queen of Cups. So a King of Pentacles is sending a very sincere, warm-hearted, genuine message. Again, via various forms of communication, text, email, DMs, social media engagement, Slack, Telegram, WhatsApp, to a Queen of Cups who's very intuitive, very psychic. She might have suspected such a thing. She might have been waiting on a message. It could be you, and don't disregard genders, right? It's not gender specific. So the Queen likely has felt or sensed that this message is coming through. I want to see what else comes out. What else do you have to tell us for conscious choices for the collective in the week ahead? Bottom of the deck, we have the Nine of Swords. So this is worry, fear, anxiety. The card that fell out is the Two of Cups. So the Two of Cups is the partner card. Very often a romantic partner, but not just romance. It could be a friend, a really, really good friend, a really great colleague, a really great coworker, a really great collaborator. It could be someone else in your family that you get along really, really well with, a great neighbor that you're fond of. So this tells me that the energy between this King of Pentacles and this Queen of Cups is one of partnership, friendship. They feel really, really good about each other. Actually, there's admiration, mutual respect, mutual affection even. This is somewhat affectionate, even if it's in a professional setting. You get the sense that there's tenderness between the two of you. And this Nine of Swords suggests that there's a bit of someone's up in their head about it. Someone's a little worried or concerned or stressed about this communication, about this message, but they're making the conscious choice. You make the conscious choice to say how you feel, right? This King of Pentacles could be expressing how they feel about something, could be expressing how they feel about a Queen of Cups or about a situation. And it could be either of these parties could be a little in their head about this situation. I want to clarify What deck? Yeah, Frida Kahlo. One of my favorite clarifying decks is the Frida Kahlo deck. I think because it's so small. Okay, and I'm just going to clarify in the order that the cards came out. Let's start with this King of Pentacles, Eight of Wands, Page of Cups. He clearly has something to say. He clearly has something on his heart that he wants to share. What can you tell us about this King of Pentacles, Eight of Wands, Page of Cups? Additional information or insight can you give us about the King of Pentacles, Eight of Wands, and Page of Cups? The King of Swords, Ace of Pentacles, bottom of the deck. So this definitely could be financial. It could be, yes, we want to hire you. So this Two of Cups could be hiring a new employee, going into business with someone. If someone sent an application in for a grant, this could be like an approval of it, saying we really loved your application and we want to move forward with making an offer. Right? It could be something like that if it's not a romantic situation. The King of Swords is also a very professional energy. So for some of you, this is playing out in terms of career or your craft or your creativity or your money. The King of Swords is the logical one. They would be like the accountant or the lawyer in this situation. They might even be the brains of the operation, and the King of Pentacles would be more so the operations itself, right? Managing the actual processes and day-to-day running of the enterprise or the business. Now, Two Kings also equals minor counsel. So this could be a conversation about some issue related to feelings, emotions, or even children, okay? Because the pages could represent actual children. So if this is a couple, then they could be discussing or talking about their child. But yeah, there's definitely a conversation here. And with the minor counsel energy, someone could be seeking advice or sort of running their ideas by someone else, by a friend or a colleague, and saying, hey, what do you think of this draft? What do you think of the draft of this email? Can you proofread my memo before it goes out to the entire team? Or here's what I'm thinking about saying to my coworker or my colleague or my friend. What do you think about this? Or they could be providing you with minor counsel, or you could be providing someone else with that. Okay, let's look at this Queen of Cups. What more do you want to tell us about the Queen of Cups, who came out on her own? I think her energy is very self-contained, right? Whereas the King of Pentacles came out with other cards. The Queen came out just on her own, right? So her energy is very strong, clear. She's in her own vibration very clearly. What more can you tell us about this Queen of Cups, what she's up to this week, how she's showing up in this situation? We have the Devil, the Five of Wands at the bottom of the deck. So this Queen of Cups could be trying to work her way out of a pattern, out of a negative pattern. It could be a negative pattern of relating to people. Well, this is the conscious choices thing. It's clear to me. She's the one who needs to make a conscious choice in this situation. The King of Pentacles kind of knows where he's going, right? Like he's like, I have this message, I have this thing I need to communicate. I want to express my emotions. I want to feel my feelings, but also share my feelings. And I might consult a trusted friend or colleague. This Queen of Cups, though, has to sort of still her mind and really get quiet to recognize unconscious patterns in her life, to recognize unconscious patterns in these situations. With this Devil card here, it could be repetitive compulsions, It could be feeling obligated to something, having made an unconscious choice in the past that you now feel obligated to, are bound to, right? It's like a bad choice that's gone wrong, right? You make a choice and now you're starting to see the consequences of that choice. And so this Five of Wands energy, and you have the Ace of Swords beneath that, which is really good because it is a choice card. The Ace of Swords is conscious choice. It is making the decision. It is deciding and making a smart decision. So this Five of Wands is her and her internal conflict, her internal resistance to not self-sabotage anymore. And in fact, the other card that came out for that week was self-sabotage. The Oracle card that came out in the weekly refill. So you had the Justice card, which is about conscious choices, but you also had the Oracle tea leaf message in Sunday's refill was self-sabotage. And so this Queen of Cups is being asked not to self-sabotage. The Devil card in tarot represents the energy of Capricorn. So this could also be playing out with Pluto leaving Capricorn soon. This is the last time that Pluto is in Capricorn. And Pluto in Capricorn is very much aligned with this Devil energy, and it's about taking your power back. Because the Devil energy is when you feel disempowered, you feel like you're at the mercy of a compulsion or an addiction or a temptation. And so Pluto moving through the sign of Capricorn is saying, no, you are not powerless in the face of this. You absolutely can step into your power and resist, push back, overcome this fight with some grit and realize like this does not have to have control over you and your life, over your decisions. Yep. Someone might feel, could be you or someone else in this situation, might feel like they don't have the power of choice, but it's an illusion, right? The Devil card in tarot, it's an illusion that you don't have choice or agency or power or control. And there could be someone in your environment, or could have been someone from your past. It could have been a childhood programming that made you feel like you were at the mercy of other people's whims, other people's desires, or some other programming or external situation, right? This is likely a pattern in relationships and how this Queen of Cups relates to other people. Okay, because we have the Two of Cups here, which I'm going to clarify now. Please tell us more about this Two of Cups energy as it pertains to this conscious choices. Whoa. There are two cards already flipped up, and they are quite beautiful. Some of the most exciting, beautiful cards you can get. You have the Chariot and the Empress. I'm so happy for y'all, for us. So you have the Two of Cups, which is a beautiful connection. I'll say that, regardless of the nature of the connection. It's a really nice one. You each have your own full cup. You each come to the table with your own full cup. And then to clarify the nature of this relationship or the potential nature of it, we get the Chariot, which is forward momentum, success, movement, and travel. These two cards, the Eight of Wands and the Chariot card, could be cards of travel. So there could be physical distance between you, or this might occur or play out while someone's traveling, while someone's moving, while someone's relocating, or it doesn't have to literally be travel, but it could apply for some people. Aside from actual travel, it is just momentum and gaining speed in your life, right? The situation could move pretty quickly or effortlessly. It could seem like it's just accelerating and like taking off in a way that feels divinely guided, feels very natural, and it feels like a success too, because the Chariot card is success. And then the Empress card is growth and fertility and beauty. Growth, fertility, and beauty. So there's, again, with the Empress card and the Page of Cups, this could involve children in some way, not necessarily. It just means that this union, this connection, this relationship is a beautiful one, as I mentioned, but it's also a fertile one. It's also fertile. And it also has the potential to keep growing into something beautiful, right? The Empress card is also a gestational period, right? So it needs to be nurtured. You'll have to continue to nurture this relationship and water it just like you would a garden. But it bodes really well as long as this queen takes her power back and realizes that the choice is hers to make. She gets to choose. Ooh, bottom of the deck. We have the Star. This is absolutely beautiful, y'all. The Star card is hopes, healing, wishes. So, and beneath that, we have the Lovers. The Lovers. The Star and the Lovers. The Lovers is conscious choice. Can't make it up. Can't make it up. I'm telling y'all. If you don't believe me, Google it. The Lovers is the choice card. Specifically, it's conscious choice. It is the reciprocal, the inverse of the Devil energy, which is unconscious choices, or feeling like you don't have a choice. And it could also represent union in relationships. So to have the Lovers and the Two of Cups card, this is definitely a relationship of some sort. For some of you, it will be romantic. For others of you, it will be material, career, professional. Yeah, I'm getting either like work, career, or romance, right? It could be family as well, for sure. Because a romantic partner is your family anyway, so that could apply. But with the Star, it's also future hopes and aspirations. It's the card of Aquarius. So we do have Capricorn, Aquarius, and Cancer, and Gemini are the primary signs represented here for major arcana. Lover's card is Gemini, the Chariot is Cancer, the Star is Aquarius, and the Devil is Capricorn. So those seasons could matter, right? Like Cancer season, Gemini season, Aquarius season could be relevant, but also especially Cancer season in particular. So look back to Cancer season. Something might have kicked off for you in Cancer season, and then look forward to Cancer season of 2025, or like in the year ahead, depending on when you're watching this. There might be a particular development that arises. But okay, back to the Star card. The Star card is also like the future. So this relationship has a lot of potential to continue to grow and prosper into the future. And with the Star and the Lovers, I do think that Queen of Cups, whoever you are, you will recognize your power. In the time ahead, in the week or the months ahead, you will recognize your power. And it could be inspiration and hope and healing that inspires you and motivates you to take your power back and make a conscious choice. All right. I really liked that reading. I love doing tarot readings, and so I will be back next Tuesday to unpack the next flavor of the week. And I am recording these in advance. I do record all my videos in advance, to be honest. It's not too often I record a video and then post it the same day. I schedule them at least a day in advance, oftentimes weeks in advance. I'm actually recording this the day after the fall equinox, so hence the new gear, the hoodie, right, just in time for fall, steeped in love. This is my design, by the way, and I think I'm going to make this one of my signature designs or logos for Café merch. Let me know what you think. I want to do like an official Dr. Sarah's Café logo at some point, but for now I like this steeped in love as the flagship, design or branding. Let me know if this resonated though. I hope you enjoy these as much as I enjoy doing them. I'm excited to see what the message is for next Tuesday. Yeah, and don't be surprised if I look exactly the same in next week's video. Take care. Much love.